It's time for another unboxing. Yay! And an update on webcomicness. Not necessarily a discussion like the last video, which was a live stream. This is just because I got something I've been expecting in today. And so you and I are going to go through it together. Um, you know what? I will start with what I got today, and then I'll segue into it more. If you're a follower of Akashic, as you know, book one's been out for a while, and yes, you can read it on its website, which is www. Hey, everything's backwards. I'll have to fix that later. Not on this video. AkashicOnline.com. And I have book one how I want it, so you can read it for free on the website, or you can pay what you want to get the PDF, which does not have the cover art on it, through drivethrugh.comics.com, which was actually our very first comic distributor. I mean, Akashic can be found in a numerous amounts of places these days because I distribute ebook versions elsewhere. But Drive-Thru was, you know, the first guys to accept us with the Heavenly Bride and didn't throw a hissy fit because the Heavenly Bride had boobs. So, you know, Akashic is a bit more PGG rated. But this is book one that's been out for a while. And even though the website, which posts usually every 2 weeks, if I get ahead of myself, sometimes I'll tell it to post every week. It just depends on what I'm up to. The website is still, you know, posting chapter 2 and will not end at chapter 2 until about September, give or take. But the print book will be available to purchase if you want to just go ahead and read. Just like followers who are members of my Patreon or the Hammer Space can, you know, read. They've got all the pages. They're caught up. So I just got them, and I went ahead and opened it because I wasn't sure. And so these are the books, and now I'm going to pull them out and we're going to go over them together. I haven't looked over them. This was printed through Drive-Thru. They have an arrangement with Lightning Source, which is like the biggest, most premier printer. You know, Lightning Source is the biggest printer, and a lot of small places end up going through them. Places that you think are hand printing, printing in their own shops are actually just outsourcing the Lightning Source. You know, these guys are huge, and so I mean, it was good packaging. I was pleased with that. I've had stuff come that I was like, what the heck, when it came to the packaging. So, you know, I've got my packing slip, good to keep for tax time. Put that over there. And then I had ordered 5 books. No, 4 books. Excuse me, 4 books. So I've got 4. The binding looks pretty good. The book, you know, I think it's smaller than chapter 1. Let me find chapter 1. Where did I lay it aside at? In front of my face. The bindings look the same. Well, it's about the same. I'm doing the first time I did Akashic, the first time, I didn't obey the script rules, and we just kind of wrote, and the characters took over, and the story just went wherever it felt like going. And this time I'm following some industry standards just because I want to see the story look right, tell right, be right. And so one thing is chapter length. I'm trying to stay to standard chapter length, which is around 30 pages, 32. I'm willing to go up to 35. It depends on how important a scene is. So, chapter 2. I've been thinking since before I got this that maybe I had the cover a little dark, but she is in a darkened space with some lighting and the light source of the fireball in her hand and the freaking out. These are Naga. The freaking out Naga aliens that she has come to abuse her breeding ball. So the gloss, the quality is actually quite good. So I'm happy with the cover. I haven't opened the pages yet, so let's do that now. I have to compare. Okay, yeah, I didn't do a cover page. Cover page. I wish I could print on the inside. Now, with one of my other ways that I publish other books, there are some ways that I can do that if I was doing, say, a children's book. But you can't do that generally with print on demand, which is kind of disappointing, but that's how it is. Would be nice. But looks like I got the borders right this time. You may recall if you were here last time that I was like, what the heck? Because things were like running into the seams. This page is a little bit bigger than, I mean, you know, I'm telling the program gutter and everything, and on the digital preview I get, but, you know, it's readable. I guess I won't change it. It's almost full pagey. So, I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's not what I had intended. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm going to have to go into the master file and increase the inside margin more so that I don't make this, because I don't want them that close into the gutter normally. I mean, they're readable. I mean, they look good. This one was meant to be full page, so that looks good. Way back when I tried using CreateSpace, first CreateSpace gave me heartache about having one page full page and the rest not. They were, oh. So it's like, yeah, screw you too. You know, discriminative jerks. The pages are not glossy on purpose. I mean, I've seen glossy interiors in comics, and it can bring out the colors, but, you know, the cost for a little book like this on that, it just gets really high, and I'm not really into that. So far, I'm not, you know, I'm not disappointed so far. You know, I do see how I can improve, but you know, I'm not disappointed. It's, I definitely got the borders better this time, because last time I had larger borders, and this time I had a bit more self-control, and I can see how I had improved. This panel right here was not meant to be readable right there, but there's words back there, and I see maybe I could have brought it up, because now that it's in print, you know, it's not as readable as it was on the screen. I don't know. I feel like the colors are off. One of the readers had said to me that they couldn't, I'm trying to find a dark paging here, comparing between the two, comparing this section and this section, I can see that the colors are the same. It's just starker, I guess. They had complained to me that things were too bright, and they were having a hard time following the story. And I was already trying to darken things down, so I just keep that in mind now. It's just important to me that you be able to tell what's going on. Naked butt. But so far, things aren't, well, this one. No, that's readable. That's readable. For me there, I thought that page was going to have to force me to redo it all over again. That would have been bad. So far so good, guys. Escape! Escape! This is my favorite page. Okay, I'm getting to the very end. If it would just flip the page. Feels like it printed really dark. There we go. Yeah, and then, spoiler alert, and then we have, I didn't have as much room for fillers as I did the last time, because last time I was able to put in all these extras. So this time the only filler I've got is a game sheet for the RBT game for one of the main characters. I'm going to be trying to have some sort of game sheet or something RBT game related in every chapter. So I like it. I'm going to approve it today, so that if you want to go ahead and purchase it, it will be at drive-thru. You can go to www.akashiconline.com, and I do believe there's a link there. If not, I'll add it today. After that, all I've got left for chapter 2, because every chapter 2 I've got like a set level, a set series of things that I do, is these were cards for chapter 1. I've got to finish up, because I've already got them started, the series of cards that go with chapter 2. And basically I just kind of take concepts that came out of the chapter and I create cards based on them, just because they're fun. Except for one part, which I don't think I've got. Let me see if I've got one in my hand from chapter 1. I don't think I do. Looking. Nope. It's a psaltery. If you don't know what a psaltery is, that's a musical instrument. There's a character that will be a musician that will play the psaltery. He's a very minor character, and the other half of this equation has just taken upon himself to come up with all of these psalteries. So there's like this collection of psalteries that will be in the cards, and so it looks like the next pack will be the pack that will have the first psaltery in it. So that's going to be fun. I think I've already got that card developed, actually. But he's like coming up with this long list of psalteries. And whenever I get those finished and up, after I have them in and waiting for them to be printed and sent to me so I can see, I will go back to the Heavenly Bride for a little while. And finally return to Heavenly Bride Protection so that I can see so that we all can see the finale of this story. So that was an interesting unboxing. I'm pretty pleased. I feel like I've been productive, and now I'm going to go be unproductive and play a video game or something. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll go to work, but you got to relax once in a while, right? Maybe I'll put my Balaam and the Angel collection on MP3. I've noticed that they're just not digitized because, you know, it's just, yeah. Bye.